Hey there, everybody. And I'm Slinky, and I'm going to be telling you about my VTuber and why I decided to make a VTuber, how to get your own VTuber, and what to look for when getting your own VTuber. Okay? Now, personally, I've always wanted to have a VTuber. I always thought having a digital medium in between you and your your subscribers could be fun. They can interact with it. Uh, you can show different characterizations and different emotions. Uh, I think they're really cool. And personally, I thought it'd be really fun to go out and buy a VTuber. Now, I will tell you my horror story, which isn't too much of a horror story, but it's just something that I would like other people to know and be aware whenever they're getting their VTuber, especially for the first time. So let's go ahead and hop into that real quick. Now you can clearly see the VTuber that I'm showing right here. I will be disclosing how much this VTuber cost me. If you saw a short on my YouTube, you probably already know. But I've got nice movable hair that's rigged. I've got a full body. I have uh, I have toggles for my expressions, and I can take off my glasses if I need to whenever I'm not reading, which is also really awesome. Uh, Now I will show you another piece of artwork that I have requested. It's not going to be able to move or rig or talk or do everything as cool as this one, but I did pay for it, and I'll tell you a little bit of a story about that. Now, what you're seeing on the side right now, right over here, is an illustration art piece that I had done, and this was going to be my first VTuber, and I gave him the design that I wanted, and he kind of combined me with that character, and I think it looks pretty good. Now, the only issue is it's not movable, it's not rigged, it's not able to do things. Uh, it's off in a certain posture. You might even be able to look at the fingers and the eyes and notice that it's not as detailed. It's a little scrappy in some areas. And not to put the artist on blast or anything, they did extremely great in the time that I gave them with the and with the skill level that they had. However, it's just not exactly what I wanted. Now, if you are trying to get a VTuber and you're trying to avoid falling into a situation like that, and money is very tight, I'm going to tell you to be a little bit more careful whenever you're on Fiverr, and I'm going to show you how you can do that right now. Now, whenever you search VTuber on Fiverr, you're going to get a lot of different options that come up, a ton of different options. And it's going to be super overwhelming. You're going to want to be hitting up every artist that you see. You're going to be thinking like they can make it for me. And you're going to most likely do what a lot of other people do who are trying to get their art piece a lot quicker. And you're going to go to the first thing, the first person that even reaches out to you. That being said, I would tell you to be very careful because whenever I was selecting mine, I originally fell into the that same problem, and I saw this guy's artwork and I thought this is going to be exactly what I wanted. I didn't do any kind of image reverse search, and if we go to Google and we do a Google image reverse search, we can simply plop in the file. So we'll take a screenshot of this guy, and everybody can post these little videos and show a little bit of what their talents are, and this looks really good. This looks amazing. So I thought this was going to be fine. I selected the premium version and I was done. And it says full body even rigging, so I thought this was going to be my end all be all solution. Now if we just go ahead and do a quick little screenshot here, and then we go over here image reverse search. We can clearly see that there's another person using this called Fuyono Studio, and it's possible that they're the ones using it or created it. We also have another hit on X.com of the same one being used. So I should have been a little bit skeptical. I should have took the extra time out to Google image reverse search. Luckily, after I went through this debacle and I ended up getting a model that wasn't rigged, and I was told that I would have to pay extra for rigging it, that's whenever I found Ophelia. Ophelia was really quick. She was super responsive. Whenever I went to her modeling, she had made this. And luckily, whenever I do a image reverse search on this, we can go up here, search, and we're not seeing anything pop up that's not her. So we go ahead and click this character just to make sure that this loops us back to her. And it does. Boom, brings us right to her. So this is something that you can most likely trust. If that seems like too much work for you, look at how many reviews they have, how many orders they have in queue. Look at the level that they have, because this is going to show you how many different projects they've completed without having to like stop or without having to cancel. So that should also build trust. Check out some of the reviews too. You know, sometimes people post their artworks to the review section, and you can really see what you're getting. Also, it's really good to scroll down, see all the things that you're getting, see if there's check marks, so then you can dispute if they don't do anything faster than, you know, if it's not done as you want it, you can at least dispute that charge with Fiverr, and you can get your money back, and you won't be out of your money like I was. Now, those are just some of the ways that I think that you should go about trying to find your artists or trying to figure out where you're going to be getting your art from. There's also another website called VGen, VGEN, and that's apparently a good place where you can go and pick up yourself a VTuber and find yourself an artist. I hear it's more centralized around VTubers. I checked it out, but I didn't hire anybody from there yet. But just be very upfront with what you want. Don't be afraid to say that it's not what you want. And I hope everybody either finds the VTuber they're looking for or found something that was entertaining whenever they were watching this video. I'm going to be doing a little bit more content with my VTuber. I'm going to be doing a lot of streams with my content, with my new VTuber. And I hope that I see you guys there. But until then, I'll see you.